Fuck yeah. Okay. Blade. This is Marvel's first real attempt at a good superhero movie. If you don't know, the first two movies that Marvel tried to do for their cinematic debut never really came out. It was the Fantastic Four from 94 and Captain America from 1990, and within that decade they made this. One of their best movies ever, still to this day, and one of the big three that got Marvel started. It was this, X-Men, and the first Spider-Man movie. So, what's the story of Blade? Blade is about, well, Blade hunting vampires, and he's trying to mainly kill that new head vampire, Stephen Dorff, who's a real asshole. He plays a good villain. You want to hate this guy. You're rooting for Blade. So that's as far as I'm going to go within the plot. So, what else can I say about this movie? The action in this movie is really, really, really good. It's a good, dark, gritty superhero movie. It's got a lot of good action going on, you know, and a lot of great sword fights, which I always like. I always like a good sword fight in my movies. I don't know what it is. Ever since I saw Star Wars, it's just been like that. The character of Blade is a really, really good, dark, tragic character. In the beginning of the movie, we see his mom was bitten by a vampire, and he is referred to as the Daywalker, meaning he's a half human, half vampire. Though he's got all their strengths and none of their weaknesses, as the movie says. And Wesley Snipes, during the dramatic moments when he's saying goodbye, when he's got to kill his caretaker, Whistler, who makes his weapons and has basically raised him since he was 13 years old, when he's going to die, Whistler says, "Kill me, give me your gun." And Blade says, "No." And just that simple, to the point, kind of emotional. It's like Scarlett Johansson with Black Widow. It's all in the face. It's the subtle changes in the facial expressions that make this work. It's the subtle changes. It's subtle changes that are perhaps more impactful than they would be if it was just a it's a lot like Skyfall and Under Majesty's Secret Service. This movie's got some really good heart-wrenching moments and some good badass one-liners. And I'd also have to say Blade is also one of the best fucking vampire movies ever. It takes a very interesting perspective in how the vampire, mythology works. It's it shows you how some myths are true and some myths are bullshit. It makes it plausible how some vampires can survive in daylight, they can use sunblock, or they can use leather clothing to protect themselves from the sun. So Blade respects vampire mythology and gives you plausible reasons as to why some vampires can be immune to their weaknesses. A fantastic finale. This movie is just great, and it was a great start for Marvel. It was really their great start, and interestingly enough, the company that made DC comic movies also helped publish this. New Line Cinemas, which is a property of Warner Brothers, helped make Blade, DC's arch rival. It's kind of funny, and this is a pretty good Blu-ray release too, I think. The picture quality is really good. What's my final verdict? For me, Blade is a 8.5 out of 10. It got a lot of things right for action and what it was able to do with its storyline. It's a really, really great superhero movie, a great Marvel movie, a great dark drama, and fun as well, Blade mixes it right. So, like I said, it's an 8.5 out of 10. Live long and prosper and have a great day.